that disaster took place last night. And at the end of it, they were talking to LeBron James, who's still the face of the NBA. They were asking him about his career moves and what he plans to retire and all of that, which I'll not be getting into today. But then they got into the question, the reporter asked him a direct question, LeBron, what are we going to do about this All-Star game? He said, is this what the players want? And is this what the fans want? And LeBron James finally came to the admission publicly where he admitted that this is the softest cupcake era in the history of basketball. Let's take a listen to what LeBron James had to say here about the cupcake era.
Tim, standing on the right.
LeBron 211 to 186 is things we've never seen in an All-Star game. You know that Adam and others from the league had talked about making it more competitive. Is this what players want, though? Is this, you think, what fans want, too?
Man, I don't know. I mean, I think it's something we need to figure out. I don't know where's the median, because this is what a lot of the games are starting to look like now, too. We wanted to, get more pace into the games. We want to get more shots. We wanted the game to be more free flowing. We stopped letting the game be, freedom of movement. A lot of freedom of movement now, and that's what a lot of our games is in the regular season now. They let us tighten up in the postseason. So it's a deeper dive into a conversation of how we can shore up this game. Obviously, from a player's perspective, it's fun to get up and down, but at the end of the day, our competitive nature don't like just being able to just have free-flowing scoring like that. So, but I think the good thing that came out of tonight is none of the players were injured, and everybody came out unscathed or, how they were before the game started. So, so it's a deeper conversation.
So you heard what LeBron had to say about the cupcake era. LeBron said there needs to be a discussion that needs to be had. We just produced a video recently. I don't know if you saw it. I'm going to give you guys a quick piece of information. In 2003, the All-Star Game brought in 10.8 million views. In 2023, it brought in 4.6. Yeah, I think you guys need to have a discussion. I think you guys need to have a very serious discussion. That's number one. I saw this on, what was it, Too Raw for TV or Too Raw for Media, one of his pages. I was listening to him. Go check him out. I think it was Too Raw for Sports. Too Raw for Sports. Just this morning. And he had a video where he was reacting to the comments of Jaylen Brown, who said, apparently the 65-game minimum is too much. Jaylen Brown, I think basically just signed a $300 million contract. I'm going to say what most of these jokers are not going to say. There's something unethical about all of this. From a business standpoint, there is something unethical about all of this. And I'm speaking directly to the relationship between the consumer and the product. What is the product? The NBA, right? Who are the consumers? The consumers are the people that watch, that go to the game, patronize the product by going there, sitting down in those arenas, paying for parking, paying for tickets, paying for food, paying for gas, all of those things. Those are the customers. Now, the NBA is a league that does what? They market their stars. Am I understanding this correct? Because this seems to be pretty rudimentary to me. They market their stars, which means what? If you market your stars, fans are excited to see who? But they're certainly not excited to see the bench warmers. They're excited to see the stars. So when they show up to these arenas, they expect to see the stars. All too often in the past, they don't see the stars, but you cut their money. So I pay you for something you never gave me. I'm going to repeat it once more. I pay you for something you never gave me. Is that ethical? Is it ethical? Is a question I'm at. Of course it's not ethical unless you're a crook. It is unethical. But then the stars are now saying, listen, some nights we may or may not show up. I'm sorry. We got to work on our bodies and rest ourselves. But then they're now saying the following. I want you to pay me a contract that takes into account 82 games, but I don't want to be required to play all 82 games. As a matter of fact, I don't even want to be required to play 75% of the 82 games. I'll probably want to be required to play 60%. So you want 100% of money but you only want to earn 60% of it. What does that make you? A crook. I'm one of the proponents, and I raise my hand. I'm one of the proponents. See me over here. I raise my hand. I'm one of the people that's been calling this era the cupcake era. Me. I don't agree with Gilbert Arenas, and half of these do. Oh, this is the most skilled, the skill. What about the heart? What about the competitiveness? What about the defense? What about that? I thought these dudes were supposed to be competitive. Why are we not seeing this? Last time I heard somebody give a definition of the All-Star game, which was Kobe Bryant, he said it's supposed to be the greatest pickup game in the world. Was that the greatest pickup game you've seen in the world? Well, no, let's figure it out.